Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do your nails at home, your gel nails. These are mine right now. So these are the ones that you guys are going to learn how to do. They're so beautiful. And these are sort of like the gel eggs. And a lot of nail techs offer gel eggs nowadays because they make more money because they get their clients in and out because they're so freaking fast and easy to do. So if you are interested in knowing how I do my gel eggs dupe nails at home, please continue to watch this video. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Janae Reyes. I should have said that in the beginning, I know. But in this channel we do a lot of videos like mommy tutorials, vlogs, hauls, DIYs. I do so many videos here that have to do with a lifestyle, so if you're into those things, definitely subscribe to my channel. But today's video was requested highly, always on my Instagram, because I'm always posting my nails, how I do my nails. And today is the day that I get to show you guys how I do my nails. And the reason I know a lot about my nails and everything and hair and stuff, it's because I am a cosmetologist licensed. I am experienced in nails because I always did my own nails. I used to do my friends' nails, and I am experienced in hair and everything that has to do with cosmetology. And even though I don't work doing nails, I still like to learn new things that come out all the time because I do my nails at home on my own, or I do my sister's nails. So I always have experience with doing nails. And here on my channel, I always like to share a lot of things with you guys when it comes to nails, when it comes to hair, when it comes to anything beauty related, since I am licensed with that. I like to share with you guys. Alright, so let's get started with this video because you guys are gonna love how I get these nails done, and everything that I have are very inexpensive. You can find literally everything that I show on this video on Amazon today. So if you're interested in any of the stuff that I showed today on this video, make sure to look in the description box below. I will have links for everything I use on this video today down below on my Amazon associate link. So let's get started. All right, so here are all the stuff that I'm going to use today to create my dupe for the gel eggs press-on nails that are super easy to do. And I'm gonna go over it with you guys before we start doing the nails. So the first thing I want to talk about is this BEETLES gel polish brand. It is a nail tip and glue set. So this is pretty much like the gel eggs, which the gel eggs is super expensive, and this is really cheap on Amazon. It is the whole kit, which I love. I'm gonna leave the link for it down below on the description box. For anything that you guys want to buy, I'll leave the link down below. Okay, so inside this BEETLES brand nail set is a little lamp. This little lamp right here, it is so freaking good. I've used it so many times, guys. As you can see, it's a little dirty, and with this you are going to be using it. It is very important you have something little like this. I recommend you buy the whole kit. I know BEETLES sell everything separate on Amazon. You can always buy like nail glue on the side because it does come with a nail glue. This one is a very tiny one that it comes with right here. Let me show you guys. Very little, as you can see from the palm of my hand. You can always buy more on Amazon. And the lamp as well, you can buy it separately. But I recommend buying the whole kit if you're starting off like me when I first started. It comes with this USB cord, so you're gonna need something to connect this as to use it, like a little USB portable. I always like to use a portable just because it's not that long. If you have a portable charger, I would just connect it to that and then use it while you're doing your nails. But if you think it's long enough, if you have like a connection nearby and it's gonna be long enough for you to reach, then you can do that. That's just a little tip that I have. So it comes with your little nail lamp if you need one. And then on the bottom here, it comes with tips, which I love because when you're first starting off, you know, you're like, I don't have tips. So these are just all the sizes of tips that it comes with. Let me show you guys. They're like the coffin shape if you're looking for the coffin shape nails. And you see it covers the whole nail. But for me, since I like to do the oval shape, I bought my own nail tips. So this is all what the kit comes with. This is all you're going to need just to put on your press nails. These are the other stuff that you're going to need if you're trying to do them like me. You're going to need a nail primer dehydrator. That way you can clean your nail beds. You're going to need a buffer to buff it to remove all the oils, the dirtiness and stuff on top of it. And then from there, you're going to need a filer, so that way you can file your nails and shape them really good. And then you're gonna need some cotton to remove the stickiness from the gel. If you have a nail filer, this is what I like to use just to clean around the edges of my cuticle when I'm done doing my nails. I'll show you guys in the video, which you'll see later on. If you don't have one of these, it's okay. You can always use a nail filer to clean as well around the edges. You don't really necessarily need this. As you can see, mine is old and already this is dangerous, but I do my own nails. I don't do clients. So I mean, if you were a professional, this is not acceptable at all because that's just dangerous. But this is for me, for myself. I've had it for years. Here is some other little nail bits that you can use. These I got from Amazon. It's all different sizes. I'm using one right now, and the other one, I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it's the little ball, but it must be somewhere in my nail kit, saved in my nail ball. So these are the things that you are going to need to get started. So let's get started with the process. Okay, so here are my natural nails. I already cleaned my nail bits and buffed them and shaped them. This is the buffer, if you're wondering what buffing means. I already like buffed them. This is like removing any ridges in your nails, making them smooth. And then I have my nail filer, which I already filed. I already filed the edges of the nails and the sides. Very important, you file everything, remove any cuticle that's around your nails right here, around the edges, remove the cuticles. That way you can prevent lifting. And then you go on and grab your cotton swab, and you can either clean your nails with alcohol, that way to remove any excess dust, because you do not want any dust. That is going to cause bubbles, and bubbles will make your nails lift. So from this, once you're done with that, you are going to use the nail dehydrator, which I haven't done. This is going to remove any oils that are in your nails in case like the client went over there and washed their nails with soap. Make sure never to wash your hands with soap when you're about to apply nails. That will cause oils in your nails, and that will cause lift and for them not to last. All right, so once you're done with all those steps is when you want to find your nail tips. These are some nail tips that I found on Amazon. Like I told you, the BEETLES brand box came with nail tips that were coffin shaped, but for me, I like to use almond shaped nails. So I bought these, are from a different brand called, it says right here, Vivid Stella. I will link it down below in the description box if you're interested in these type of nails. I am just gonna go and see which ones fit my nail really good. For example, this number 6, it fits my ring finger super good. It is covering on the sides. Make sure it covers the whole nail, and it fits perfectly. You don't want it to be too big and you don't want it to be too small, because if it's too small, it is just going to snap off. If it's too big, it's gonna cause lifting on the side. So make sure that it fits perfectly like this one. Okay, so once you found all of them that match your fingers, this is where the nail filer comes in. This is an option. You don't have to do this, but I recommend it because I noticed that the inside in here is very shiny, very slippery. And the first time I got these nails, I just pressed them on into the gel and they all literally like snapped off. So I feel like because it was so soft in here, it literally didn't stick and grab on. So it's kind of like the same thing as your nail bed. You have to buff them and stuff in order for the nail to stick. So I am just going to grab my nail drill, and in my drill bit, I added a little filer into my drill bit, and that is what I'm using to shave the inside of the nail. You don't have to go all the way to the tip of the nail. Just buff the part that is going to lay inside your nail bit. That way it doesn't pop off like I did the first time. The second time, I ended up doing this that I'm doing right now, and it worked perfectly. They did not pop off my nails for a good 2 weeks. And also, do not do it very rough. You do not want to shave the nail too thin. Just barely smooth it out to remove all those shiny oils. So once you're done with that, just grab a towel and clean your area. Make sure all the dust is gone from that. Okay, so this next part is the fun and easy part. You're gonna need your nail glue. This is the one that came with my BEETLES, like I told you guys, and your nails and your lamp. I'm already gonna start applying the glue. I'm gonna start from my pinky one, but you can start wherever wherever you're comfortable with. So you're gonna want to apply this just like a nail polish. It's not hard at all. All you have to do is apply it to your nail bed. Make sure you don't get messy with it because it's just gonna dry up like gel once you placed it under the lamp. So I do not have my lamp on yet because from here it can probably dry it up. So make sure you wait till you're ready to turn it on. So here's how I do it. So I have my nail for my pinky. I already put the gel on there. I try not to go too under because sometimes the gel squishes out to the cuticle area and it's going to be hard because I'm going to have to go in there with a drill bit. But if that happens, it's okay. You can go in there and clean it. It might happen to me today, so I'll show you guys how to clean it if it does. But there we go. We're gonna turn on our lamp. So right here has like a little switch. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, where it has the on button, and all you're gonna do is press the button and it turns on automatically. First, make sure that you're putting it on your nail bed, then take it under the lamp. So this is why this little lamp is so important. Do you guys see how I just put my finger in there holding it, and if it turns off, you can always let go because it dries up really quick, and press it on again and just place it under there. Let it heal under there for a good minute. It's usually 60 seconds, but since I took forever showing you guys how to put on the nail, it turned off on me. So I'm just gonna give it another time and let it sit there till it turns off again. So there you go. So it is very important that you always have a little lamp that's open like this, because if I have the big lamp, which I do have it as well, that's what I use to do my gel color and stuff, it is so hard to hold on to your nail while you're under there. So it's very important you have a little light like this. This is the little light that a lot of people use when they're doing these type of nails. That way you can hold it on there till it dries. Moving on to the next one, I'm going to do another one with you guys, and then I'm going to go on fast mode because there's really not a lot to explain with these nails. They're so freaking easy. Anyone can do them, and it's crazy how professionals are doing this now because it is super easy that we can do it at home now. Here I go again. I am going to just polish it like a normal gel. Make sure to not go all the way to the edge of the cuticle because you do not want it come out to your skin and dry up hard on your skin, and that's going to cause lifting as well. So as you guys can see, I left just like a tiny little bit off the cuticle, and I'm going to grab on my next one, turn on my lamp, and I'm going to place it on the nail bed and then put it under the gel lamp, holding it very tight until I know it's super dry. It dries up really quick. I hold it for a good 5 seconds and then I know it's already drying up, so I don't have to have my finger holding it the whole time. I can just leave it in there, rest till it turns off the light. Okay, so now that I am done pressing on the nails with the gel glue, comes the next part. So I won't be needing this little lamp anymore. After this, I'm just gonna need the big lamp to put my gel polish. But next step is going to be with the drill. So this is where your drill comes back in. You can use the same drill that you use to buff inside the nail. This one, we're just gonna go around the edges in case any glue leaked out while it was drying under the lamp. And make sure you buff it in. Even if you don't have a glue around the edges, I still like to go and buff it in because you can see that I left the nail a little bit off the cuticle. That way I can go in there and buff it in. This will help it not lift. Then buff the whole nail because, like I said, it's shiny, full of chemicals that they use, and that is going to help the gel polish set really good on top of the whole nail. Don't try to go too rough when you're trying to buff the whole nail because you don't want to make these nails very thin and brittle. That will make them break and fall off faster. So just barely go in with the nail drill to barely remove any shininess from the nail. If you do not own a nail drill, you can always use a nail file. You can always just go around the edges, very easy. It takes a little bit longer, that's why I like to use the nail drill, but it is still possible just using the edge of your nail file to get into the cuticle area. And then since a nail filer could be very, very rough, you can always just buff the top of the nail with the buffer and remove all the shininess from it as well. Okay, so now that we did all that, next step is getting your buffer. And since my nail bit left it very harsh up here, I like to go in with the buffer. I just like to smooth out the whole nail. That way it gives me a nice clean nail, no ridges. So now that I'm done with this, I like to clean around my area. Once again, remove all the dust that is in your desk area, because next part is the nail polish. You want to make sure you don't get any air bubbles again on your nail polish or anything like that. So make sure you're constantly cleaning your area when you're ready to move on from all the scratching and dusting. Okay guys, so for this next part, I am going to try and attempt to recreate this Pinterest inspired nail design. It is very simple and easy, but today we have this UV light. It is a brand new. It is the first time I'm going to be using it today, and I decided to purchase this one because it had really good reviews on Amazon. Bear with me as I learn how to use it. I know it's like sensor. Let me see if it works. Oh, it did. It turned on. So I love that. And it turns off when you take it out. So I love that it said it was a sensor. So whenever you stick your nail in there, I don't have to worry about pressing. I mean, you could. It has these buttons back here where if you just want it to be for 10 seconds, it'll just do that, or 30 or 60 or 99 seconds. It says a low heat mode, double power. It is really pretty. It has like pink on the side. It doesn't even weigh anything. It's very just little and perfect. So okay, so here is the design. I am going to start off with the brown first. So this is the brown color I'm going for. It is the brand Modelinos. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the brand, and it came in a kit of a lot of different shades of brown, even like a brown glitter. I recently bought it last time to do the set that I did last time. So the set that came with this one, last time I did like glitter brown tips. I'll put a picture right here of how they look last time. The top here is the color. It is 1044 number. It's like a chocolate brown. So let's start off with this one. It had the pinky color, all colored. I have not been able to use any of the normal colors on this one, but you can tell it is a very rich color. Of course, like every gel polish, you're probably gonna have to go over a second coat with this one, which I don't mind. I usually do that even with my expensive Essie nail polishes or OPI. I always do second coat, so that's how it looks with one coat. Okay, so another tip, if you were to get polish on the sides of your skin, I always like to have a little container of alcohol on the side and a gel brush or a nail design brush. I have a lot of them. I have this brush set that I bought on Amazon as well, and it's actually all dirty, but it says it's by the brand BEETLES. You guys can see I really love that brand, and you can find it on Amazon. I like to have my alcohol because if I get some gel on the sides, or I like to clean up the sides before I cure, just because if I cure, it's gonna stick to your skin. So I like to just go over it. I dip it in alcohol and just clean everything. Now we're gonna cure it and see how this gel lamp works. Also, you can see it's actually counting down how many seconds you're in there too. That's pretty cool. So that way you kind of know how many seconds you want to leave it under. I usually like to leave my nails in there for a good 60 seconds, which is a minute, just so I know that it cured pretty good. Lamp does feel a little warm in there, not too crazy, like super like it's burning your hands, but I know that it's a little warm, so that makes me feel comfortable that it's actually curing the gel. All right, so it's been 60 seconds. I am going to take it out and go on with my next coat. And we're all done with the second coat. As you guys can see, it's not the chocolate brown like the picture. This is more like an espresso, I would say, espresso brown. I really love it. Now let's do these other two. So this next two, as you can see in the picture, they have a nude. So we're gonna do the nude on the bottom, which I'm going to be using this color right here. Sorry if you hear my baby crying in the background. My husband's taking care of them. He must have hurt himself. He's learning how to walk, so he's freaking falling a lot and hurting himself. You guys know if you're a mom. This is the nude that I would be using. It is in the color, it's called Ophelia, and it comes in a set with so many nudes, pinky nudes, and I bought the whole set on Amazon because I love just using very nudes on the bottom and doing designs on top like we're gonna do right now. So I like to do at least 2 to 3 coats. Sometimes I like to mix colors just to kind of see how it looks, but for today we're just gonna use the color Ophelia. This is the first coat. I'm going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. All right, so now I'm going to do a second coat since I like to do 1 or 3 coats. As you can see, I'm very passionate about my coats. All right, and we're just going to cure the second coat. Okay, so I think the second coat already looks good for me to start my design. It all depends on you, but this is the color I chose. It's like a pinky nude. I really love it. So the first design we're going to do is the round French tip. And you guys are going to need the same brush that I told you with alcohol. This is when you do designs, you're gonna need your little alcohol on the side. This little gas container, you can find it at Sally's for like $1. Or the 99-cent store. I think they have little containers like this too. Make sure you always have a brush when you're gonna do designs to clean up. That's what I love about alcohol. So for the French tip, let's get closer so you guys see how I do it. It's very, very easy. You're gonna see it looks a little weird in the beginning because we're gonna go back and clean it up. So I'm just using the normal brush that the nail polish came with and going in there from the tip to the sides. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to clean it up with the brush. And the first coat is not going to be super opaque. It's going to be a little sheer because, you know, you're working with gel. You got to work with it with patience. To clean it up, of course, you're going to use a normal brush that I was cleaning with. Whatever brush you're comfortable at this point. This kit comes with different sizes of brush. This is the one I would use today because it's the one that I have around, but I usually mess around with whichever one I like. And I just clean up the edges of this to make it like a French tip, just like that. You can mess with it. If you mess up, just go ahead and rub it all off with your alcohol. That's the good thing about gels, is that you can mess up as many times, it's not going to dry up. So you can go back and just take it all off again and start over if you don't like it. So I want just a little bit more. I'm going to use this other one to get on the sides. And I'm going to use a coaster. This one also came with the kit. It is just like a flat little string one. I don't know how to explain this one, but it's just like that. And I'm gonna dip a little bit of the brown on the side. That way I can use that with this brush, because you do not want to contaminate the inside of your bottle. So don't dip your brush in the bottle. Always have like a coaster or whatever you think you can use to put it on the side. And I'm gonna go with this brush and just get it on the sides because I like that. French tip goes all the way to the side. And if you want to fix a little bit of it, you can always do that too. Just like that. That's that design. And now I'm going to go on to the next one since this is gel. And we don't have a lot of gel on there. It's not going to go on the sides or anything. So I'm just going to go on to the next design. For the next design, I'm going to use this brush still right here, this little stick brush. I don't know how to explain it. If you have a way to explain this, please leave it in the comments below so I can say it a better way. But I'm going to use just this pointy brush and do the next design. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfectly like the nail design you're seeing. You can kind of mess around and do it like your own. So it just looks like that. Very simple and easy nail design. And it has another one coming from this side, but not perfectly, just like a little loop and going in. Just like that. I'm gonna go back with this one and clean the sides. I got a little bit of gel right here on the sides, as you can see, on my skin. So just clean anything up that you want to clean. All right, so we're gonna put the first little coat inside the lamp. All right, so our first coat dried up. I forgot to record it, but I already went over it. I never pressed record, guys, so I'm sorry, but I'm still working on it. So I just did a little coat. Again, it's very easy to go on your second coat because you already have your nail design ready for you. It's already shaped. You just go over the part that you already painted and you do another coat. So I already did the coat on that one, and this one looks good to get in the lamp already as well. All right, so going on to the third coat. Since I didn't show the first time, I literally, like I was telling you guys, I just go over the design that's already there already. This is the easy part. The first part is always the hardest because that's when you want to get your design down. And after that, it's easier because you just go over your work that you already did. No making a new design. But it is looking so friggin' beautiful. I'm just gonna cure the last step. So pretty. I am obsessed. All right, so we are done with the designs and all our coats. But now we're gonna go with the top coat. I like to use the gelish top coat. It's called Top It Off. This is my favorite top coat. I haven't tried anyone from Amazon yet. I know they sell this one on Amazon as well, so I'll link it down below, but I haven't like tried other brands. I've always just loved this top coat. I've tried the OPI, but that one's like too runny for me. So this is my favorite one to use, and I'm just gonna go over all my nails and we are finished. If you have a top coat recommendation, one that you think I should try, well, let us know in the comments down below. Let's share any other brands that you guys like down below, even if they're not from Amazon. Just share which ones are your favorite, what gel polishes you like to use. Let us know on the comments down below, please. All right, so now that they're all beautiful and done, I am going to get a cotton that is length-free and dip it in the alcohol. This is alcohol in here that I've been using with my nails, and I'm just going to remove the tackiness from the gel, and we are all done with our nails. All right guys, so this is the finished product. As you guys can see, they look very pretty, very smooth, no ridges on top, because you literally just paint them over with your gel. These are like the easiest nails to do, and nowadays salons are offering this, and you can do them from the comfort of your home, and they're still gonna look so pretty. Look at that. All you have to do is learn how to do designs, and you're good to go to have beautiful salon nails at home and save yourself some money and learn how to do it yourself. Super easy, and these last up to a good 3 weeks, so you know that they're not going to come off. I always have to remove them with pure acetone, and that's how I remove them, right when they're all grown out, and I just put a new set because they're super easy to do all the time. Alright guys, so we are finally done with the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really wanted to share it because a lot of people always ask me how I do my nails at home, and it's gonna save you guys money, so I had to share this with you guys. Anything that I feel like I need to share, I'm always gonna share it here on my YouTube channel, so definitely subscribe. If you end up buying any of these products and doing your own nails at home, please tag me on the photo of your nail design or anything you did on my Instagram. I'm always more present on Instagram, so I get to see it. I get to share your photo that you did a design, so make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. All my social medias are linked down below on the description box, and don't forget to give this video a like if it really helped you out and you're excited to try these out. And also don't forget to share this video with anyone that you think might learn something from it. So share my video wherever you want, in any social media you want. But I'm ending the video now, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.